úternějšího streamu. Začínáme tu zcela pozdě. Se omlouvám, mě něco skočilo toto, takže tak. Takže 3 hůčky si dáme, jsem uspala, takže si dám asi rychlý kafe a to. Takže vás vítám u dnešního streamu. Srdíčko mi dejte na Twitch, jo. Na YouTubeku mi hoďte odběr jako Pája Cest a podpořte mě nějakou částkou donatem. Když se koukáte živě, tak tohle máš odkaz, a když se koukáte se záznamu, tak Twitch Pája Cest, dejte tam o službě a tohle máte odkaz. Je to přes PayPal, můžete mi dát jakoukoliv částku, takže budu happy. Jo. Takže jdeme hrát, všechno funguje zatím. Všechno funguje. Jasně, všechno. Dobrý, tak jo. Tak, super. Ale si fakt nemusím dát to kafe.
I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple of Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, and cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Tak, super. Tady jsme skončili, proč to nejde? Co je? Ale proč nejde myš? Ale... Pič. Ty vole... Píči, vole... Proč ten nejde myš? Tak já nevím. Počkejte. Konec. Proč nejde myš? Tady to. Tak ještě jednou. Tak ještě jednou. Nevím proč. Mi nešla myš. Ale mám jí prostě teď on funguje, takže nevím. Proč?
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple of Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits.
Zítra je nebutenská neděle, takže doufám si, že jste si užili sobotu ráno. Jestli to... Jo, tak tam byl problém nějaký, nevím co. Nevěstka, najít má regulatorní.
Positively divine performance. You make everything all right, open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Tak. Come on.
Find anything?
Not here. Not here.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Ah, the key.
No, ale no to...
Cheap wine's good because it's good and cheap.
It's nearly night. Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose, in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Tak.
You were vulgar one.
Jdeme tady tak do 3 do rána, do 4. Takže... A pak zase zítra a to. Ale zůstat je... Nevěstka.
Jackasses!
Pláče.
Blasted horse and all! Scums!
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday, apparently celebrating some big loot.
Yeah, sounds like Skelliger's.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away the hooligans. We've not much, but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world.
You'll look fucking amazing. On top of me.
Na to ležbě. Jaká je to část? Co pak se oblíká se, když to tady bude...
Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace? Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, afore you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
Collect your friends and go. On your best behavior now.
Hey, gents, time to go. But I prefer me trusty axe.
Dat is wel.
Here there, friend. What's the rush?
Thanks so much. We've not managed on our own. We're not rich. But I hope this is enough.
It's plenty. Farewell.
Tak. Já si potřebuju dát to kafe. Nesilný. Se omlouvám. Ale je sobota pěkná. Jo, kabaret. Jsme to 15
It's a
korun.
material world, and I'm a material girl.
No, tenhle to. Tady.
What'll it be?
No jasně.
I like you. Like to spend the night with you.
You won't be disappointed.
Dáme si dobrý sex.
You look fucking amazing. On top.
Jdeme. Pokračujeme. Můžete mi tak donate, když se koukáte živě, tak tohle máš odkaz, a když se koukáte se záznamu, tak vidělně je to vám po službě a tohle máte odkaz. Je to přes PayPal a my můžete dát prostě jakoukoliv částku, takže za jakoukoliv částku budu šťastná, takže tak.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred! Ha! You regret this, mutant.
Ty vole. Ne, počkej, to se vydá škoda. Ne. Ne.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle bud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Promluv si, aha, to bude. Ale tady to si, to. Jo, takže tvé my máme prchu. Proč se nám neukazuje ukazatel tomu?
How can I be of...
Got some coin I'd like
You come...
Welcome.
Show me what you have in stock.
Jo, takže to je všechno. Yes. Yes. No, tady co si necháme. Ale 10. Aha, takže... Aha. 10. Už máme trochu na to, ale...
So long.
Všechno funguje. Ale není tady nikdo dneska, co se s vámi děje. Já poprvé se jeden měsíc streamuju a ty jo. Já už to nedávám ani na Facebook, ani na Instagram. Takže... Takže na Facebook a Instagram, tam chodím občas, ale...
Show me what you have. So long.
Tak. Už to máme, ale prodáme mu veškerý toto.
Welcome.
Show me.
I tady to si myslím. I tady to. Teď máme peněz. Jo, tady to je. Tak, super.
So long.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books.
Welcome.
What have you got? So long.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Hear ye, all onlookers, all rise.
a storm, damn it.
Co zase? A co to je? To vstupní úkol. No. Tak někdy časem tam budem povídat dívat.
Hey, mate.
Ale no tak. Uloženo. Tyhle to je další úkol.
Well, look at that horse barrel ahead.
Would you shout back out on that account, eh?
Další. A píš.
We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh?
Wondering if I could take part in the races.
If you've coined for the rider's fee and a steep... Decide quickly, please. There's a...
I want a race.
Grand.
Geralt of Rivia.
Excellent. Your opponent, let me see... Seamus Holt astride Athos.
Jako teďkon, alebo potom? Zase teďkon, si myslím.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3!
Ukáž. Ha!
Off
Tak
you
toho dáme
go!
jak malinu.
That's it, Roach.
Dobře.
Watch it.
Starvation's pushed folk beyond the river to trade.
Ty vole. A kde je ten jesteš?
Hear ye, hear ye. The final of the Erasmus Blood Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor!
No, ale no to.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. The competition was hardly stiff. Shall I sign you up for another?
Like to race again.
Excellent, don't go anywhere, we'll start soon. Your opponent this time, Viscount Roma astride Caniculus. The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1,
Tak,
2,
jeden.
3! Off you go!
Giddy up.
Ty vole, kam jdu? Ne, počkej. Wait.
Touch me wifey and I'll smack you sideways.
Run, Roach.
Já si tu po tomhle zakousit, jo. Takže... Promiňte. Kde mám ty cigáry? Ty vole, já nevím. Já nevím. Jo, tady. Promiňte, tu si zakousit. Dobrý, tak jsem tady. Tak, jdeme. Tak, super. Tak. Jo, my jsme
The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another?
No, yes.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? Your opponent this time, Luke Vegelbud, young Lord Albert's cousin, atop succubus. He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not lost a race yet, so he's seen as something of a local champion.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
To dáme. Já vím, jestli to... Ty vole, já jsem nesadnul.
Hear ye! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach. Glory to the victor!
Fantastic race! Congratulations! A grand victory! Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Tak.
Geralt of Rivia. Got it right.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. And here, brought you an invitation from the boss. He'd like to congratulate you personally. Farewell.
Tak. Jdeme tady. Teď tu máme paranet. Že jo. Kaparet. Jo. A co tu máme?
Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
You Rodlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Weet dat potom budou se kamarádkou.
It's gone, so I'm afraid to see the surgeon. Never know when they'll accuse him of witchcraft.
Tak, jdeme zase tam.
She cast no spells. On my honor.
An elf's honor worth less than a man's shit.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. That mirror will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He saw right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. The condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this, but not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries, and no heart.
No harm? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Nip the venom in the bud. I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers and asked to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Tak můžete mi dát tu
Yeah,
hejt,
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
But of course. Yes? What is it?
Look, Priscilla. How's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision, but the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes and put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
All right, think I know
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Tak.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirets was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner, near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased, here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. You didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Don't aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Tak. Jo. Ale jdeme tady to se necháme až na to, že jdeme závodem.
No point complaining. Any needs, monster?
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and traps.
Thanks for the invite.
Congratulations. Quite the win at the Vagrant Buds. Luke's one hell of a prick, but I don't recall him ever losing before. And seeing as you outran him, you actually stand a chance at Paleo. Make some real coin.
Paleo? Never heard of it.
Fuck me, what a peasant. The Paleo's a race held at night in the city streets. Used to be every district sponsored a competitor. Things are different now. You're gonna race jockeys put forward by Bedlam and Reuven, but my coin's on you.
Fine, I'll race.
Lovely. Colour me thrilled. Just don't bloody let me down, because I'm about to bet a small fortune on you. Go prepare. Drink some chamomile or whatever the fuck you do.
The patio is above all a race of honour. The winner doesn't just win a reward, he earns our respect as well. So, positions and get the fuck going.
Let's go. Shit.
Right. I'm fucking done here.
Já jsem si to neuložila do píči. No ale to zakončím, takže...
This is scandalous. You kept us off the boat. Fruit on my
Another
part.
cigarette
My man
anything
was
to
brave
them.
as you.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Going on like that and you'll be rotting in the clink before your last flight.
Pokolíčí.
Pauper with a library. Imagine that.
Vile times when beggars could put letters together and foul their minds.
Počkejte. Tak, pokračujeme.
Long dead. Damn, Hunter's got here first. Wonder what this is.
Klíč.
Downright takes you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Tak můžete mě podpořit donatem, když se koukáte živě, tak tohle máš odkaz, a když se koukáte se záznamu, tak většinou pája se. Dejte na u službě a tohle máte odkaz. Je to
What's he doing here?
prostě je to tohle, jo. A můžete mi dát jakoukoliv částku.
Oh! Why?
Witcher, sir! Help a woman in need!
Co?
What's the problem?
My house. Something haunts it. It howls, rattles chains, shatters plates. I fear merely being there. Will you see what sort of phantom this is? I'll spare no amount of gold.
Sounds like a white or a puffbow. Fine, I'll tend to it.
Thank you ever so much. Come with me. I will show you the way.
No, ale to
You
bude
can learn
lumpa.
a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white hot tongues. Well, our witch and a worthy companion. Spread out!
Don't enjoy being tricked.
Tricked? I only said my house was haunted. I could not know it was hunters.
Except the hunters knew exactly who they were waiting for. Reeks of a trap to me.
Very well. Perhaps I've not been completely candid. Especially as I've no gold for the reward either. Which does not mean you shall walk away empty-handed. Here, a key to a treasure. There are 3 in all. Follow the hunters to find the other 2. I must flee now.
time of the cleansing has come.
Show us what you're bringing us.
One drink all I had. I trusted a woman once. It's long ago. Washed your hair lately? I was willing to give you right hand.
What's he doing
With
here?
the library. Imagine that.
Wild times.
Počkejte. Já tu asi už ukončím, dneska je mrtvo, takže asi prostě to. Už jsem taky unavená, takže 12 nebezpečná hra, jo. Jo. Tak, dámy a pánové, tak jo, tak se tady mějte, je to jen 2hodinový stream, nikdo nepřispěl, což je škoda, ale zase 60 korun, jakoby to, takže když mi donate můžete hodit, tak tohle máte odkaz, když se koukáte živě a když se koukáte prostě ze záznamu, tak Twitch vám je pár sest, dejte tam o službě a tohle máte odkaz. Je to přes PayPal a můžete mi dát 50, jakoukoliv hodnotu, jo, částku. Uděláte mi tím častou. A prostě srdíčko mi tady můžete dát a já se tu prospat a zítra se uvidíme snad u dalšího streamu. Tak jo, čau.